that I ended up going to college with all women. Yeah, that was funny. And
you're telling us about that because you're an actor, right? They needed men for their theater.
So yeah,
and nothing else.
Pretty much. Yeah,
because that school is like an all-girls school, right?
Yeah. It's an all-girls, all-women's college in upstate New York, and they have another campus that is co-ed. But I mean, almost all my classes when they weren't theater, it was two men, and
the other branch is like nursing, right?
In
Troy?
Yeah,
nursing's pretty big.
Yeah. Nursing's their biggest program, probably. They got big PT. They have English, psychology, education, and they have creative arts therapy as well. But I mean, theater is what I did, and so that was about no more than 40 people in the program, definitely less, even mid-30s. And I mean, the best thing about that was that this was an opportunity to be a working actor. They had a 5-show season. They always needed men. There's only 12 of us at a time.
12 men.
12 men. Sometimes even less throughout the 4 years, but
12 angry men.
Pretty much.
Just kidding.
12.
That'd be funny if you guys put on that show, though.
It would be
all male cast.
It would probably be bad. Probably be really bad. Yeah,
no,
because we were all
never
not.
Happen.
Well, we were all not good, man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, here's the
no
thing.
competition.
Well, here's the thing: is that acting school does a lot. I think for people, I think acting is a great therapy. But when you have people going into the field, it kind of means that. Ideally, I think you want your problems to be your problems and not make them about other people or not make your problems other people's problems.
Right. Yeah.
And that was the thing with high school or with what felt like high school, college. Like you go to drama school, people are dramatic. People are real dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay, people were like, why aren't I getting cast? Why aren't I getting leads? And then you have to realize like. This is not the real world, especially if there's only 40 of you, less than 40. Like the pool is way different. I mean, compare Russell Sage's production of, I don't know, Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. There's so many roles in that, and there's not that many actors. Now compare it to like the Avengers and the kind of casting that goes into that. And if that is your dream. There's those kind of thoughts that you like want to have while you're going through school. Then again, people go through a lot of different experiences where, they can't really have enough foresight to see outside of school. People have their own trips, but I think that was something that really began to appear when I did a show in New York after my sophomore year. I did a show at Shakespeare in the Park in Central Park of New York. And I worked with Tony-winning actors. People who had worked on Broadway several times, and all you needed to see was that they were people. That's all it took, and it was like, oh my god! And they're having a blast up there. That's when it was like, I know what it takes. Sort of. I've seen how people who have what it takes behaves. That's when you begin to formulate this idea that like, okay, it's possible. You just have to not be a dick. That's one of the main things. It's like
big point.
Don't be a dick. Don't make people liable for your mistakes, and do your homework. People want people who are going to do their job and not be a dick.
Mm-hmm. Those